Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Students, how are you? Students, we welcome all of you in our Tamam Education Hub. Dear students, today we are going to learn the subject of basic cost accounting, in which we have a topic material costing and accounting. Students, before we solve this problem, we have to introduce about this topic in deeply manners. For this purpose, we have to move the other slides like as introduction. Friends, what is the meaning of materials costing? Dear students, firstly we should know about the costing of materials. What is the meaning of costing of materials? Costing means determining cost. Costing for materials includes the study of different methods for computation of cost of receipts and issues of materials and costing of the returns. We have studied in previous lectures that cost accounting system applies perpetual inventory system and maintains materials ledgers, cards for contain running record for movements of materials and serve as subsidiary ledgers for materials control account. These cards are at the same time basic documents to assist us in costing for issues of materials and ending inventory. Fair and accurate materials costing is necessary because firstly materials are the largest component of production cost, and secondly it affects income statement as well as balance sheet. Students, this is the meaning of material costing. Now we again move our main slide. Students, this is our main slide. Problem number 8.11, which is taken from the book of Professor Sohail Afzal, Perpetual Inventory System. Income statement. Information below is from stores ledger cards of Harun Trading Company for certain of materials. Students, you are looking these problems. In these problems, there are two portions like as balance and purchase portion, and other is the assured portion. Assured portion. Students, these are the balance and purchase, and this is the issue of materials. Now, sales were 330 units at the rate of rupees 150. Marketing and administrative expenses were rupees 6,000 and rupees 2,000 respectively. required. Number A, find value of the closing inventory using FIFO and LIFO method. Secondly, the B part is prepare comparative income statements based on above transactions for the month of November using FIFO and LIFO method of material costing. Student, we have two requirements in these problems. Firstly, we have to maintain the store ledger card with the help of FIFO and LIFO method. After that, we have to find out the closing inventory in both methods, and the second requirement is we have to compare the income statements with two methods like as FIFO and LIFO methods. Students, let's start to solve this problem. But firstly, we know about the first order methods. For this purpose, we have to move again our introduction slide to find out what is the meaning of first order method. Here, the principle as to flow of cost followed by first order method is clearly presented by its name. The method assumes the first cost received in stores is the first cost that goes out from the stores. In other words, cost of materials is charged to production in the order of purchases. There, the earlier costs recorded in materials ledger card are used for costing materials acquisition, and the balance is composed of units received later. Student, this is the meaning of FIFO method. Now we move to solve the given problems with the help of FIFO method in our main slide. Here, students, you are looking, here is the stock dated units per unit cost column. Now students, the balance mean opening inventory, which is the 100 units at the rate of rupees 100 per unit here. Now we record our opening inventory here. Firstly, in balance column, 100 units. Students, it is our FIFO method used in these problems. 100 rupees per unit is the cost. The total cost is 10,000 rupees here. This is our opening inventory, students. Now, this is the first number. Now, unit assured. Number 5th, the requisition number is 101. The unit is 80. Now we assured 80 units from the first purchase, which is in the form of opening inventory. Here we take 80 units from our opening inventory. The rate is 100 per unit. The amount is 8,000 rupees as a unit assured to production. Now the remaining balance is 20 units here. The rate is 100 rupees. The remaining inventory which is existing in our storeroom is 2,000 rupees here. Now, students, in 10th November, we purchase 100 units at the rate of rupees 95 per unit here. Now we record our purchase in purchase column here. This is the November 10th, 100 units. The rate is 95 rupees per unit. Student, this is our total cost in purchasing is 95,000 rupees here. Now students, we record our inventory again in our balance column here. The first inventory is 20 units. The rate is 100. The current inventory is 100 units. The rate is 95 per unit here. Student, this is our inventory which is maintained in our balance column, which is existed in our storeroom at current time. Students, number 12, we again issued 70 units for production. Now you are looking here in our first inventory, first opening inventory, there is only 20 units which is firstly taken from here as the 20 units. The rate is 100 units. The remaining balance is 50 units which is taken from the second purchase, 50 units here. The rate is 95 per unit here. Student, this is our issued entry to production. Now the remaining balance is 50 units here. The cost is 95 per unit cost here. Students, now our current inventory card is 50 units. The cost value is 4,750 rupees here. Now students, in 20th November, November 20th, we again purchase 200 units. The rate is 90 per unit. Units, the rate is 90 rupees per unit here. Now we again record our inventory in our balance column. 50 units is the first purchase, the rate is 95. The current purchase is 20 units, the rate is 90 rupees here. This is, students, this is our again inventory card at the current time which is existed in our storeroom. Students, now 23rd November, the requisition number is 103. The 60 units have been issued to production. Now in our inventory card, we have been first purchased 50 units. Now we take firstly 50 units here. The rate is 95. After that, we take 10 units from the second purchase. The rate is 90 rupees here. Students, now we will again record our inventory 190 units. The rate is 90 rupees here. Students, this is our current record about the inventory which is existed in our storeroom. Students, now 24th November, we again issued 120 units. Now we take 120 units from out of 190 units here. 120 units, the rate is 90 rupees per unit. The remaining balance is only 70 units here. The rate is 90 per units here. Student, this is our again current inventory card, 70 units. The cost value is 6,300 rupees here. Now 28th November, we again purchase 100 units at the rate of rupees 88 here. 100 units, the rate is 88 rupees here. The students, the cost value of 100 units is 88 rupees here. Now we again record our students. Now we record our inventory again. The 70 units is available for in first purchase at the rate of rupees 90 per unit cost. The current purchase 100 units, the rate is 88 rupees per unit cost here. Students, you are looking here we have solved our problems with the help of FIFO method, and our closing inventory card is 70 units at the rate of ₹90. The cost is ₹6,300. The second purchase 100 units at the rate of ₹88. The cost is ₹8,800 here. The sum up is ₹50,100 here. Students, now in our verification, opening balance is ₹10,000. Material purchase amount is ₹36,300 here. The sum up is ₹46,300. The material consumed is here ₹31,200. The remaining balance is, and the closing figure is ₹50,100, which is matched from this value. It means that we have solved our problem 100% accurately. Student, this is the method of FIFO method. Now we solve this problem with the help of the LIFO method. For this purpose, we have to move the other slide as a LIFO method here. Student, this is the LIFO methods slides. Now students, question is same. The problem is same, but the method is different here. Now we use the last in first order method for solving this problem. For this purpose, we have to know what is the meaning of last in first order method. Firstly, for this purpose, we have to move the introduction slide again. Student, this is our introduction slide. Last in first order method, the abbreviation is LIFO, LIFO. The principle as to flow of cost followed by last in first order method is opposite to that of FIFO. LIFO assumes the last cost received in stores is the first cost that goes out from store. Cost of materials is charged to production in the reverse order of purchase. The later costs recorded in materials ledgers cards are used for cost materials, the acquisition and the composed of units received earlier. Student, this is the meaning of LIFO. Now we again turn to our main slide as a LIFO here. Students, now we start to solve this problem with the help of the LIFO method. Students, our opening balance is 100 units here. We have to record in our balance column as a 100 units here. The rate is 100 rupees per unit here. Student, this is our opening inventory record. Now students, November 5th we have purchase. November 5th we have assured 80 units. Now we have only first opening inventory here. Now we use this inventory to assure units to production here. 80 units. The rate is 100 rupees per unit. The remaining balance is 20 units. The rate is 100 units. Is the as a closing opening as a inventory card in our balance column here again. Student, 10th November we purchase 100 units at the rate of ₹95 per units. Now we record our purchase in purchase column here as a 10 November 100 units. The rate is 95 rupees per unit here. Now we again record our inventory balance column 20 units. The rate is 100 rupees per unit. The current purchase is 100 units. The rate is 95 rupees per unit here. Students, this is our again inventory card as a 20 units and 100 units here, which is existed in our storeroom. Now students, 12 November we assured against the acquisition number 1 or 2. The units are 70 here. Students, you are looking, this is our LIFO method. For this purpose, we have to take 70 units from the last purchase here. 70 units we have to take. We take last purchase, the rate is 95 per unit here. The remaining balance is 20. The remaining 20 units, the rate is 100 units, 100 rupees per units. The second purchase, the balance is 30 units, the rate is 95 rupees per units here. Students, now we again record our inventory in our balance column. Now students, November 20th, we again purchase 200 units. The rate is 90 rupees per unit here. Now we again record our inventory 20 units, 100 rupees. The 30 units, 95 rupees per unit. The 200 units, the current purchase is 90 units per 90 rupees per unit here. Students, 23rd November, we again assured 60 units. You are looking over last purchase is 200 units. Now we take 60 units from out of 200 units here. Firstly, 60 units. The rate is 90 rupees per unit. The remaining balance 20 units. The rate is 100 rupees per units. Same as 30 units. The rate is 95 rupees per unit. The 140 units. The rate is 90 rupees per unit. Student, this is our inventory record again in our balance column. Now 24th March, I remember again the acquisition number 104, we have to assure 120 units again to production. Now we last purchase is 140 units. Now we take 120 units out of 140 units here. 120 units, the rate is 90 rupees per unit. The remaining balance is 20 units, 100 rupees per unit, same as 30 units, 95 rupees per unit. The 20 units, the 20 units, the rate is 90 rupees per unit. Students, now November 28, we again purchase 100 units at the rate of rupees 88 rupees per unit here. Now we record our purchase 100 units. The rate is 88 rupees. Now students, we again record our inventory 20 units, 100 rupees per unit, same as 30 units. The 95 rupees per units and 20 units. The rate is 90 rupees per units, and our current purchase is 100 units. The rate is 88 rupees per units here. Students, you are looking. We have solved our problems with the help of LIFO method, and in our verification we can check either our problem is accurate or not. Now you are seeing in verification opening balance is 10,000 rupees, materials purchased is 36,300 rupees, the sum of is available for use in production 46,300 rupees, material consumed is 30,850 rupees, the remaining balance is as a closing inventory balance is 15,450 rupees. Now this value is equalized with this value. It means that we have solved our problem 100% accurately. Student, this is our second method as a LIFO method. With the help of this we have solved these problems. Student, this is our first requirement to find out to record the materials inventory in the base of FIFO method and LIFO method. Now we have a second problem Second requirement as prepare comparative income statements based on above transaction. For this purpose, we have to move the other slide here. Students, this is our other slide in which we have to solve the problems as a comparative income statement for the month of November 19th dash. Students, you are looking here. This is a pro forma about the comparative income statement. Students, sales is given. Sales units, there are 330 units are sold at the rate of rupees 150 rupees here. Now we enter here 330 units. The rate is 150 per units here. Students, now we find out the value of sale amount. This is our sale, same as here. We have two columns like as FIFO and LIFO. We compare our income statement. Now, student, less cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, the opening inventory as on November 1st, 2000 dash in FIFO. Under the FIFO method, the opening inventory is 10,000 rupees. Here we have to add purchase during the month 36,300 rupees. Cost of goods available for sale. We have to add up the both values here. Student, now the closing inventory is 50,500 rupees under the FIFO method, 50,100 rupees under the FIFO method here. Students, cost of goods sold is the amount 31,200 rupees here. Now students, this is our gross profit. We have to subtract sale from cost of goods sold. Then we have gross profit in the form of 18,300 rupees here. Now student, we have to less operating expenses here, marketing expenses, which is given in problem as a 6,000 rupees, as a 6,000 rupees here. And the admin expenses is 2,000 rupees here. The sum up is of operating expenses is 8,000 rupees. Now we subtract in gross profit from this amount. Then we have to find out the operating profit is the 10,300 rupees. This is our income before income tax. Students, now this is the column of FIFO. Now we again use the LIFO method and find out the cost of goods sold here. The opening balance is again 10,000 rupees. The purchase is 36,300 rupees. But now we have to add up the both values here. This is the 46,300 rupees. Now the closing inventory is given 15,450 rupees here. So when you are looking here, the cost of goods sold is the 30,850 rupees here in the under the LIFO method here. Now operating expenses is also is the same because in both methods we have to use the same expenses as operating expenses, which is the amount of 8,000 rupees. when we subtract the gross profit from operating expenses, then we have to find out the gross profit before operating profit before income tax as an amount of 10,650 rupees. Now students, you can compare with both methods. The operating profit is in FIFO method is 10,300 rupees, and with the under the LIFO method the operating profit is 10,650 rupees. Student, it means that in LIFO method the income is more than generated as compared to the FIFO method. Student, this is a comparative comparison between the two methods. Either which method is most preferable or which is not preferable. I think as per given problems which is solved in front of you, the LIFO method is more profitable because in this method the operating profit is 10,650 rupees, but in the FIFO methods the operating profit is 10,300 rupees. It means that the LIFO method is better than the FIFO method. Students, this is our problem which is solved in front of you. Students, I hope you understand and clear about these problems. If you have any queries, any doubts in these problems, please contact on my channel box to ask me any problems which is occurred in front of you. I will try my best to solve your problems immediately. Students, if you understand these problems clearly, please subscribe my channel, like my video, and share my videos with your friends. I so thankful for this act. Take care. Thanks. Allah Hafiz.